All right, so the last one is 28 years later. I don't have much to say about this one. I think I'm going to let Rob lead the way because this was like a last minute add
Okay, well,
in. So, yeah.
to be fair, this man does know who Danny, directed by Danny Boyle, and you know who Danny Boyle is. It's the Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender. That fantastic ass
Yeah.
movie. 127 hours. You know that movie. Slumdog Millionaire. You know that movie. Great director.
Wait,
Sunshine.
who directed 100 and what's 127 hours about?
James Franco, who gets his arm stuck in the thing, has cut his own arm off.
Is it not 147 days? Is it hours?
27 hours.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Yeah. Of course, Train Spotting. Masterful director right here. One of the, I would say, he's not big three of the white directors of that time period, but definitely if there's a big five, I would say he's somewhere there. I think, because he's, we were talking about Guy Ritchie taking a simple movie like Wrath of Man, simple,
Yeah.
turn into a good movie. That's what he does. Sunshine is one of those SABC one movies that he turned into a fantastic movie. Uh,
Right.
Hell, in fact, 28 Days and 28 Hours is an SABC one movie that got turned into a masterful piece of acting and filmmaking.
Right.
So simple. It's zombie guy wakes up in a coma. You know Walking Dead? They
Yeah.
stole that they stole that from Thingamajiggy. They stole it from this
Or
movie.
28 days.
Yes, 28, yeah. They stole it from this, and a lot of cool ideas came in there. Just a great movie overall. And then heartbreaking. Then number two was great as well. Number three, oh, dog. And then it's also got Alex Garland as the writer. And we all know Alex Garland from like Ex Machina, Annihilation, Civil War. Those movies, those like weird artistic movies that turn out to be great in their own little
Right.
way. So there's a lot of stuff that it's like a combination of great storyteller,
Hmm.
blockbuster maker, with great writer who doesn't make blockbusters. So
Right.
he could be that perfect movie where he turns something simple and turns something deep and beautiful. There's is so much potential here, and I'm so excited. Um, what can I say? The trailer itself is creepy.
The
Um,
trailer is creepy. I mean, if you know nothing about this franchise, you could be wondering what the hell is going on. But also, I don't know if films that came before might have taken the shine from this entire thing because you have A Quiet Place, you have Bird Box. So you have some films that came out that have probably stolen this look and feel from this franchise to begin with.
yeah,
So by
yeah,
the time this thing comes out, it's kind of like, but we've seen this movie before, not knowing that it actually originates from these guys. So I
absolutely.
think that could be a bit of an issue.
That could be, yes. But with Alex Garland there, especially with Ex Machina, that's kind of movie where when the movie ends, you still think about the movie. And I think he's gonna put something in there that makes you still think about the movie after it ends. So I think there's gonna be something unique, despite the fact that I agree. People have robbed from this movie so much that it might end up being picked clean. I agree with you. I think you're 100% right. But I think there are things Alex Garland couldn't do in Annihilation and Ex Machina that I think Danny Boyle can do. In the same way that Social Network was a combination of David Fincher and Aaron
Aaron
Sorkin,
Sorkin.
where they took things that the two of them by themselves couldn't do and created something unique. I think something's about to happen here. And I'm terrified and excited.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think I share the same sentiments that you do. And I think we've mentioned this since last year, 2 years back, that horror is really trying very hard to make a comeback in the film space. Is really like a lot of genres are really trying to take over the superhero genre, and
Yeah.
the superhero genre is just not budging.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing you can do to take away from the superhero genre. Fast and Furious movies fall under superhero genre, and Marvel is not stopping anytime soon. James Gunn is releasing Superman in 2025. So animation, I guess you could say, is the closest bet, but horror is really trying very hard. In my opinion, I think horror is probably number three. It's superheroes first, then it's animation, then it's horror. So hopefully, pardon?
Horror is very evergreen. It's got a very evergreen to it.
100%. So hopefully it does great at the box office. Hopefully this director doesn't have a dud, because so far what you've mentioned, he has a lot of good projects under his belt,
Yeah.
which is a good thing. I don't know of any actors that I recognize from the trailer, but I do know that there are some names.
Kick-Ass is there. Of course,
Oh
Killian
yes,
Blind
yeah,
is
he's the one.
there.
He's the one that was recognizable. Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. Who else?
Peaky Blinders, Killian Murphy, Mr. Oppenheimer himself, is
Oh,
there.
and Ralph Fiennes is here.
Yep, Ralph Fiennes, which is great.
Mr. Voldemort himself.
Exactly. So there's good stuff here, and I genuinely think we're about to get, like, again, good actors, good Aaron Taylor Johnson. I feel like he hasn't had that movie yet. I think we discussed this in the last one.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
hasn't had that movie yet. And I think this, but it's number 3 in the series, so I don't think this will be it. He probably dies. $10 says he dies. But this could be his movie. We'll see.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, I think this will wash the taste out of our mouths. Of what's it? Cragen?
Of Craven.
Yes.
And speaking of Craven, you know that Sony has basically just decided to just stop their films, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're even considering selling the license to those characters. They want to take them to the MCU now, which I feel like it's too late, because initially they did, like this. Sometimes the people do bad movies deliberately so that they just don't sell the characters.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Exactly.
But how can it be so bad that now you're even thinking of selling the character?
Yeah, I think they're making a mistake. They're being ridiculous. Spider-Man is still a money machine for them. They must just knock it off and make a real movie, guys. Make a real movie.
I think the problem is they keep on using the same writers that keep on doing these horrible things, because the writers from Madame Web, I think, as some writers started writing Craven the Hunter, or that have written Craven the Hunter.
I think Morbius is involved as well with the
Yes, I think it's the same people that wrote Morbius. And funny enough, some people are saying that Craven makes Morbius look great.
Yeah. It turned out that Morbius, the movie that was so bad, it actually flopped in theaters twice, because they took it away, brought it back, and it flopped again. It's going to end up being the best movie of the Spider Villainverse, which is crazy.
Wait, but what about the Venom trilogy though? Isn't that number one? Probably.
It's kind of awkward when I guess some people are including that one. Everyone's saying, yeah, but 2 is probably worse than all of these movies. People forget how bad 2 is. That's what everyone's saying.
Right.
Like, 2 was apparently terrible. And 3 is a nothing movie. So I think it'll just be 1, I think. So yeah, maybe Morbius will be the second best out of all these 5 movies, 6 movies. I don't know how many movies it is.
And funny enough, Madame Web actually did great on Netflix.
Really?
That's something that people don't know. Yeah, because everybody was, I guess people were just trying to see what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, dude, it's what's it, hate watching? Because everyone says it's so bad, it's great. And I know I've thought about that. Some of these clips are hilarious. Like, smacking.
Yeah, the dialogue was just horrible.
Yeah.
That whole jungle line was just bad.
One of the best lines of.
And they're trying to make it a whole prequel where you have a younger Uncle Ben. Why? Why are we having a young Ben Parker?
Just call him Benjamin. Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
But yeah.
We are out of time. We actually just went a bit over. But guys, thank you so much for checking out all our videos.